Hey guys. Um, well, quite simply, I feel led to spread the gospel right now. That's about it. It's currently about probably 8 p.m. And if you can tell, I'm not very used to this. So forgive my awkwardness. Anyways, I wanted to share about how most Christians today are actually living in religious slavery. And so what that means is they're living under the same hard and heavy religious burden that the Pharisees were living under. So the Pharisees and most of the Jews in the time of Jesus had become so focused on keeping the law and the works they were doing that they forgot all about the relationship that God really wants with us. It's the relationship with Christ that forgives us, right? We can say that we put our faith in Jesus and still live the exact opposite way. But as well as that, we can say we put our faith in Jesus, but live like Jesus never died for us. And that's a very, very stressful thing. You'll find yourself constantly depressed, constantly feeling like you're not good enough. Because guess what? You're not. You cannot do this in your own strength. Now, I forget exactly where this is in the Bible, but Jesus says something along the lines of, "Abide in me, for apart from me, you can do nothing." This is very literal, right? If we're separate from Jesus, well, you're done, right? You cannot do anything. You cannot stay away from sin. You're gonna keep falling into your repetitive sins. So, really, if you're watching this, I want you to know that let's see. Well, what do you want me to say? Sorry. I got off track a little. Anyway, so if you're watching this right now, I want you to know that you can have true freedom in Christ. You don't have to keep feeling condemned and depressed and all of these different things, like God is a slave master. You don't have to, because he's not a slave master. He's your dad. A slave serves his master, but doesn't enjoy his presence. A slave does what his master says, but he never spends time with his master. He never actually laughs with him, talks with him as an equal almost, although we're not equal with God, right? However, he humbles himself and allows us to treat him like a friend, and he treats us like a friend and like a son. As opposed to a slave, a son or daughter, whatever, a child, right? They do serve their father. They do obey their father, right? But they also enjoy his presence. So, a lot of these Christian videos that you watch are really not Christian at all. You'll have almost overcorrected when you got saved. So now, basically, your entire feed is a bunch of these videos that you're watching that God never actually called you to watch, and they're only bringing you further into that cycle of sin, depression, and feeling condemned. So, if you can tell, I'm not the best person to tell you about this. I know next to nothing about how to create YouTube videos, what the algorithm likes, what it doesn't like. However, somebody that I really believe can help you is a person from New Zealand. His name is Lee Malalau. That's spelled L-E-E-M-M, L-E-E-M-A-L-A-U-A-U. He has a YouTube channel, and you should really watch him because he's been super helpful to me, and he's helped free me from, this slavery. And if you're watching this, and if you do resonate with what I'm saying, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That feeling in your chest, that heaviness, that tightness, that feeling that you're never enough. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Thank you.